Hello, everyone! Let me get closer. Hi! Hello, everyone. What's up, Can of Cartel? It is... Actually, today's Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday, and I'm gonna be chatting for a bit because I have a lot of stuff, in my opinion, that happened that I want to talk about. Because I streamed, like... I think last week too I streamed like Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I streamed Tuesday, Wednesday last week. So this week I'm streaming Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Good afternoon, boss. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Whatever time in the world it is for you guys. Hi, Ian chat. How are y'all today? Good. Hi, you. What up? Yeah. She can think? What do you mean I can think? Hey boss, hi! Yeah, so now my OBS is letting my Twitch chat work, so I can see and read Twitch chats as well without feeling confused. Hello, hi! Good morning, hi Clover. I saw you said it was like 5 AM for you. That's crazy. I hope exams went well for you as well. I remember you talking about that. Hi everyone, hi. Let me bring my mic closer. Thank you for the follow. Okay, maybe I'll turn desktop audio on too so you guys can hear any alerts. Did I pause alerts? I don't think I did. Yeah, it should be good. Yep. Where's Twitch chat? Okay, well you guys can't see it on the screen. I wonder if no, I don't like using that chat. You guys can't see it on the screen right now. But I see it, so you're only able to see YouTube chat right now. What's it called? What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, on my screen there's only YouTube chat right now, so yeah. Yep. Everything went well the last time I woke up at 5? Well, this time I haven't slept yet. Oh! What the heck? Definitely need to get some sleep in. I slept an okay amount, but I'm still really tired. I wonder it's because I ate and, you know, I got like food coma. Hello, boss and cartel cats. Hi everyone. Okay. Let me see. What do I want to start off today with? What do I want to talk about? So, I don't remember the last thing that happened since I saw you guys. I want to go in chronological order, but I kind of like have terrible memory. So, let me look at a calendar. I went to work last week on Thursday. I don't think anything happened. I don't know. I don't really remember. But I celebrated my friend's birthday last weekend, and we actually went to Six Flags. That was, well, technically it wasn't my first time at Six Flags, but I hadn't been since I was a kid, like a little kid. So I don't even count that experience because I don't even remember it. Tony, thank you so much for the continued... Well, not continue. First membership, I guess. Thank you. And thank you. I literally haven't touched my computer like in so long. Like 5 days. I did touch it today, obviously, and it felt nice because I've been like really busy and not even really home the past few days because I've was at Six Flags and then I went to work and yada. So Tony wasn't a member? I thought he was. I thought that too. There's no way that's first. Well, it says welcome to soldier. It didn't tell me like that you have been a soldier for X amount of time. So it says first time. Not first time, but basically, yeah, you get what I mean. All organized. I'm proud of her. She still hasn't touched her PC. She's telepathically streaming right now. Excuse me. I mean, I guess I touched it like once or twice to watch YouTube and eat at my desk. But yeah, I haven't really done much. But Six Flags. So I hadn't been on a roller coaster in a very long time. And I was looking at all the rides and I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm literally going to just pass out. But when I was younger, I loved like roller coasters and thrill rides. I didn't go on like super crazy ones, but you know, I did go on like some. And I think some are fine, like the medium ones that are kid friendly, but not super like kid friendly, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but I went on like really big ones because I didn't want to be a party pooper. Everyone wanted to go, and if I didn't go, one person would be alone, you know, and that's kind of messed up. And they also didn't want to leave me there because they thought I was gonna get kidnapped, which I don't think was gonna happen, by the way. But, you know, it was all or nothing, basically. Which I think is good. You should always stick with your group. Of course, don't, force yourself to go on something if you really don't want to. But I think it is definitely safe to stick to a group. So each time I was like, it's okay, I can do it. I can do it. I will go on this ride. They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. Because the first ride I went on, oh my fucking god. Guys, I didn't think I was so scared of roller coasters. I never thought, I thought I was strong. But every roller coaster I went on, oh my god, I screamed so loud. The whole time, there was not a moment where I did not scream on a ride. I was screaming, and my friends were all laughing at me because I was screaming so much. And I was probably the loudest person on every ride. So it would be like, obviously most rides are like two like a little cart thingy or whatever, right? Two side by side. And so they would turn around because they hear me screaming just to see my face go like, ah! And then you know how roller coasters have pictures? They like take pictures of you. So we would go down to look at the pictures, and everyone looks like they're having such a fun time. They're smiling, their hands are up. And then you just see me like, I look so terrified. I look like I'm looking at God in one of the pictures. I'm just making the worst terrified face ever. It is so funny. Oh, what I'd give to see those pics. I showed it to Lana because I thought it was so funny. And because like I'm the only one terrified and everyone else is smiling, having a great time. And I'm never smiling in any of the pictures. You saw the light? Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't cry or pass out. I was so like, because you know, you get on the ride. I'm waiting in line. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I get on the ride and it starts moving, and immediately I'm just like, oh my fucking god, why did I do this? I should have never done this. And you know, I start regretting, and then I'm just and I'm just thinking I'm gonna start crying at some point. Why is my OBS doing this? I keep seeing it like flicker. For some reason my monitor like keeps flickering. That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, like I'm just so regretful when it's slowly ascending up the roller coaster, and I'm like slanted at like like going up vertically. I'm just like, oh my god, why did I do this? And then it's like going down, and immediately I scream. I don't even open my eyes, guys. I never open my eyes. Maybe some of the rides I did for a little bit. Like towards one ride, I don't remember what it was called, but one ride towards the end, I did start having a bit of fun. I started actually laughing, but you know, the ride was over at that point. And I wouldn't do it again. Lana's gonna be here tomorrow. We'll have to ask her. I'm taking you on a roller coaster ride if we ever meet. It's so scary. It's so scary. Like I have to grab on so hard, and you know, you're supposed to like keep your head up because you know, you don't want it to go down. It's gonna hurt your neck, and you can go forward and hit your head probably. So I'm like this the whole time, like ah! Like keeping my head up as much as I can. It's so funny. Okay. Hey, yo, my sweetest femboy kitty cat. I'm not a femboy, but hello. Did you go on Goliath or Superman? I went on Goliath. I didn't go on Superman. I did want to go. Oh no, not want to, but we did see it and we wanted to go, but then we were like, oh, because it was a one-day trip, you know, we didn't want to like stay the weekend or something, so we like woke up early, drove over there, and then like had it fun, and then drove back. Yeah, that's basically what we did. It was a one-day trip, and I don't remember the names of the rides, but they were terrifying. But there was like DC stuff that I thought that was cool. There was DC stuff, like a Batman ride. There were like some kids rides, like a Poison Ivy. There was the Riddler and the Joker. I don't remember what else. But yeah, it was really. Have you ever been? Yeah, I've been on a roller coaster before, but like long time ago. So did you go on the one that goes backwards, tricks you into thinking you go forward, but it goes? No, I did not go on that. The Riddler, the Riddler. Oh, DC theme is dope. Yeah. She was not built for this. I was not built for this. Let's see. What else happened? I went to this gas station for the first time called Buc-ee's. I don't know if you guys know what Buc-ee's is, but it's like a really big gas station and has a big store or whatever, and it's like a beaver, a really fat, funny, cute looking beaver. And my friends were calling it Buc-ee's because it's spelled like B-U-C-C-E-E. So instead of like pronouncing the C as like K, they pronounce it with the S, so they call it Buc-ee's instead of Buc-ee's. I thought that was so funny. But yeah, I went there for the first time. I thought it was cool. I didn't know it existed. And I took pictures with the mascot, actually. They had a Buc-ee's mascot inside of there, and it was so funny because I'm posed, and he looks like he's just doing like the standing. You guys know the Apple standing emoji on like Apple phones? It's just like a person standing there. That's what he looked like, and I was like taking a picture with him. I just thought it was so funny. He's just standing there staring at the camera while I'm like posed smiling. And then there's excuse me, let me look for this TikTok real quick. Actually, you guys know the "Where's my hug at" meme? There is a golden hug at Buc-ee's. There's a golden Buc-ee statue, and it looks like it's doing that. It looks like he's always doing that. Probably. Like, that's his main pose. And even the plushies, which I got a plushie as a souvenir, he looks like he's doing that too. And it's so funny. Let me put this in Discord for you guys. And then let me show you guys the plushie. Hold on. Oh, maybe I'll show you guys later. I have to take a new picture because this one, I want you guys to see the background of my room. Or maybe I can crop it. Maybe you guys can't see if I crop it a little bit. I do need to clean my room, okay? So that's... Okay, well that's not bad. Where's my hug at? Hi. If you cleaned that, this wouldn't have happened. I'm surprised you could carry the plushie home when most plushies are as big as you are. Not true, actually. He's actually really small, but just round and fat. It's so cute, isn't it? But yeah, that was my first experience at a Buc-ee's. I had a brisket burrito thing. Apparently, they're known for their brisket sandwiches and stuff. And they had a lot of other stuff, a lot of Buc-ee brand things. My sister wanted me to get her a blanket, so I got her a blanket. She was being so indecisive. Oh my god, because they had a few good amount of options. and all at the width of that lad. Texas-based Buc-ee's. But yeah, it was really cool. Never been to a Buc-ee's before, but it seems interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And apparently they're going to be building one soon, sort of, like 40 minutes to an hour from where I am. So I mean, I don't think I would drive all that way to a Buc-ee's, but you know, maybe if I'm feeling very Buc-ee crazed, or I don't know the word for it, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So that's something that happened as well. But I will say, hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh, if it'll come out. Oh my god, it didn't come out. Okay. Oh, lucky you. The one near me is 3 hours. Same with new Wawa. Yeah, I've heard of Wawas too. I don't think we have one here. I think I would have to go to the state, like a state over, to go to a Wawa. Hi, Anya. Hi. Bussy starved. Closest one is 3 states away from me. Oh. Yeah. I didn't even know it existed. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So the ride to Six Flags wasn't that bad. I get car sick, guys. It wasn't that bad, but on the way back, that's when I got super sick. Like, oh my god, I was gonna die. I puked, actually, but I puked in the Buc-ee's. Because we went to Buc-ee's after Six Flags as well. So I puked in the Buc-ee's, and then after that, it was, oh my god, I was dying. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I ate something, or the car sickness is super bad and the roller coasters made it worse, because I went on like 5 roller coasters, and oh my god. And usually, guys, when I drive, I don't get car sick when I drive. It's usually only when I'm a passenger. But after that, I get car sick driving too. Like, my head hurts and I feel like just like I can't breathe, and it's so bad. I'm just thinking I had PTSD or something from the roller coasters. My friend told me maybe it's like shaken baby syndrome. I'm like, what does that mean? And they're like, maybe the roller coasters was too much for your body because you don't like usually do stuff like that, and now it's like affecting you really badly. And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Did you lose one of your 9 lives? Roller coasters and car sick? Yeah, you got dehydrated. I'm not. Okay, shut up. Oh, and they kept making fun of me. They kept being like, oh, check if you're tall enough to ride this ride. Let's see. And I'm like, oh my god, I can ride this ride. Like, there are children half my height that can go on these crazy roller coasters, okay? There's no way I can't get on these if they can get on these. How tall are you IRL then? I'm basically 5 feet tall, okay? I will just say that from now on, I'm 5 feet tall. That's not bad. Forgot that height limits. Yeah, but I'm tall enough. I'm not 4'8". That's just simply untrue, not even close. Yeah, the size of most 7th graders. I'm not 4'10" either. Okay, but yeah, so now I get sick. I don't know if it's because I don't even think it's because I didn't eat or something, because when I wake up, obviously you wake up and you're kind of dehydrated. So I drink some water, and usually I will have a snack before I drive to work. So I don't know, and it's just terrible. I'm hoping that this feeling of car sickness whenever I drive too goes away. Because I don't want to feel that way. I just won't leave my house, you know? 425. I'm not 4'1" either, okay? But yeah, it is terrible, but I had fun regardless. I had fun with my friends, and I was very glad that I had the opportunity to go, because I don't think I would have gone otherwise. It was sunny, it was kind of hot, but you know, it's not as hot as it could have been. I don't even think, I mean, maybe it was close to the 80s. I don't think it was 80 though. I don't remember. But yeah, it was fun. I don't. Oh, I got a souvenir. I got 2 souvenirs. I got a T-shirt. It was like I wanted a Lola Bunny T-shirt because I guess they had Looney Tunes stuff there too. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see a single Looney Tunes ride, but they had a lot of Looney Tunes merch. So there was like a cool like Japanese graphic T-shirt that had like the characters. There was Tweety Bird, Lola Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, the army dude. You guys know the guy with the hat, and he's like a void, and you just see his eyes. I don't know what he's called. But they didn't have the Lola Bunny one in my size, so I had to get Tweety Bird, which I was fine with because I thought it was cute. And even that, I mean, I think it was supposed to be like an oversized kind of look, but yeah, Tweety Bird had my size, so I got Tweety Bird instead of Lola Bunny. Warner Brothers owns DC, so Looney Tunes makes sense. Oh, okay. Marvin the Martian, yeah. And I also got a Tasmanian Devil plushie because he looked so cute. I don't have a picture of it, but he has like really chubby cheeks, just like Buc-ee's, except his body obviously is like slimmer going down, but he has a really big head and chubby cheeks. So I like that a lot. So those are the 2 souvenirs I got. Six Flags is very Warner Bros. Centric. Oh, I didn't know that. Taz is my boy. Nia X tag Taz ship art. When don't even what? I don't even think that is a good ship. I don't know where you're getting that from. That sounds terrible. He got like a little gladiator hat because he's a Martian. What does that mean? Gladiator hat because he's a Martian. Like a no, I don't understand. I don't understand what the pun is there. Let me see. What else happened? Work. I guess work? Mars, Roman god of war. Ah. Okay. I see. I see. Work. Hi, welcome in. So, I had 2 full days of work and then 1 half day, which isn't too bad. At first, it's supposed to be Sundays. I usually work all day, and then every other day is like half days. But my aunt asked me to work a full day because I think someone called out, and I was like, okay, that's fine because I don't work the rest of the week anyway, so I'm okay with that. And they need me, so you're anti-furry? I did not ask you. Also known as Aries in Greek. I see. Deep Looney Tunes reference. Oh. Yeah, I never really watched like Looney Tunes stuff. Well, sometimes when it came up like on TV or something, but I didn't really like, I don't know. And let's see. I don't remember what happened on which day, to be honest. I don't remember what happened Sunday. Or maybe I do. Well, there are a few things that I want to talk about regarding work. And there's some stories. So, I don't know what happened on which day, but just know it happened. So, there was this lady that came in, I think she came in maybe like a Saturday, and I didn't work Saturday. So she came in the day before I was clocked in, and she came in with her husband and her 2 sons, and one of her sons had recently graduated, so they were celebrating with dinner there or something, or lunch, not dinner. And her 2 sons ordered sushi. Her and her husband's food came in before her son's, and so they were waiting so that they could all eat together, I guess. And also I don't know, but she was just basically like, how could I eat if my sons haven't even gotten their food, which I get, I guess. Me personally, I would have just ate. I'm not gonna lie, I would have just ate. But I get it, I guess. And they're like, they couldn't offer food to their kids because their food was too spicy. And they claimed that they waited like 40 minutes for sushi, and the sushi turned out to be mushy. She provided a picture. Also, she sent all this like through Facebook Messenger to the establishment, the restaurant page, whatever you call it. Waits for no man, woman, or child. And she didn't really say anything about it. She's just like here's like, oh, why is the food taking so long? And the server, she was like, oh yeah, I know it's taking long, I'm sorry, like I know your boys are starving, I don't know why it's taking long. And then, she said that they laughed, or like, they're making jokes. Like, not once did she feel like they were complaining or that they were angry or anything like that. They just said like, okay, whatever. And then the server said that they had finished all their food. That's what she said. They had finished all their food. So the next day when I'm clocked in, that's when she starts complaining. The day after, which, everyone is like, why didn't you say anything when it happened? When the food came out late and mushy, why didn't you just say, hey, the food came out late and it is in this condition. I would like a refund on this item, or like something like that, which I think is perfectly reasonable, especially because it just happened and you deserve that. I think that's perfectly fine. But why are you gonna take a whole day to think about it and then be like, you know what, I have a problem now, and then want them to do something about it? Isn't that weird? At that point, you should just forget about it. Just move on, because you missed your opportunity to say something already when it happened. It wasn't even complicated. I just got fried rice. The rest of my family got more complicated stuff. I don't know what happened to the kitchen that day. Wait, what? Catching strays next day action. I think see who that type of person is. She slept on it to bring the heat. Okay, but that's not all, okay? There's something funny that she kept doing. So in her Facebook message, she also says, she starts her message like this: hi, I'm an attorney and my husband's a doctor. That's how she starts her message off. And everyone's like, okay, why did we have to know that? It's not relevant to the situation at all. And then, but basically she was saying like, okay, I want something to be done about this because I don't think this is right. In which they responded, they're like, I'm very sorry that this happened. We will speak with management to try to resolve the issue. So they replied to her after she had messaged them early in the day. Okay? But why did I clock in and then she goes like, and she calls the restaurant after they responded to her saying that they were going to fix it? Why did she call up and be like, hi, I'm an attorney and my husband's a doctor. We came to eat yesterday. Like, literally the same thing she said in the Facebook message. And I already knew what the situation was because she said it. And it was said in the like work group chat that this had happened so that we can, resolve it and find out what happened. And the whole time I was just like, oh, yeah, oh no, I understand. I understand. Because, I'm not gonna be like, bitch, shut the I'm not gonna say that. I have to just be nice and not say anything too much, because of what happened later, which I will tell you guys. Why is that needed? Exactly, I'm an attorney and you'll regret this. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she was trying to intimidate us by mentioning that she's an attorney and that her husband's a doctor. Like, okay, what the fuck? You're gonna sue us because your sushi came out mushy? Weird. She was basically trying to say, oh, I wanted to come to you guys first before writing a review or something. Which, why didn't you come to us first when it happened? Why are you coming to us a day later about it? It's so weird. And writing a review, okay, like whatever. You can write your review, okay? That's fine. Sushi came out mushy. I get this all the time in my line of work, always threatening to be sued. When complaints start like that, means they can't do anything but whine. Yeah. Boop. Yelp warrior too. I would bet she is an attorney. Probably. So you guys will see what happens as well. So, you know, I try to help resolve it too. I told my uncle, and he's like, we already messaged her. Like, what? Why is she calling? You know, this is so... He was so mad. He's like, this fucking bitch. She's just being a bitch. And I just thought that was so funny. And then he was like, tell her to email us her receipt and stuff, because I want a paper trail. I want, you know, paper trail so she doesn't, like, you know, try to put, you know, pull something funny. So I call her back and I'm like, hey, like, could you please email the receipt and yada yada yada. And she's like, oh, I sent the receipt on Facebook. She didn't, by the way. She didn't send it on Facebook, but I'll email it too. And I was like, that'd be great. So she emails it, and she writes the same exact message as before. Hi, I'm an attorney, and my husband's a doctor. Like, I don't know why she kept doing that. It was so funny. And she basically said the same story again. And then, that's when my uncle decided to write an email, like, reply back. And his initial response was terrible. Not terrible. It was, you know, it was definitely the truth, but it was rude. And, you know, you kind of don't want to be rude, even if you want to get your point across and be firm. As a, like, a business owner and stuff, you want to do it in, like, a very pleasant way. So I was like, oh my god, there's no way he's gonna send that. But he turned out to have sent a different email that I don't know who revised it. It was so much better, like maybe ChatGPT or something. I don't know, but the email he actually sent her was a lot better than what he wanted to send her. And so, he even mentioned that the server had said that that they had finished all their food. And so she replies back. She's like, to say that everything was finished is incorrect. There were 2 pieces left. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then the server said that, well, it was basically like they finished it all because they said that they were so full that they couldn't eat more. So they ate enough of the food that they claimed wasn't good enough. Like, mushy. Like, why would you eat it if you thought it was mushy and it wasn't good? They ate enough to be full, okay? And then she was like, even your server said, oh, the boys are starving. I don't know why it's taking so long. And my uncle got mad at the server for that. Because I see both sides. So the server said that because she believed she was being empathetic. And, you know, like, you know, trying to understand the customer's situation. However, my uncle was saying, you can be empathetic, but don't do it that way. Don't throw the other workers under the bus, saying, I don't know why they're taking so long and stuff like that. Just say, you can just lie and be like, there's a big order ahead of yours, or that, you know, something like that. But don't throw other people under the bus to save your own ass, because you're supposed to protect all of us. That's how he explained it, which I understand. You know, I understand both sides, that, you know, she wanted to be empathetic, but the lady used her words against the business. And so my uncle's like, you should do it, like, go about it differently. Don't, like, try to pin the blame on the sushi chef, on, like, who this or that. Like, don't do that. And then she signs it off. The lady ends her email with, her name, attorney at law. Like, why did you do that? What does that have to do with your food problem? It killed me. I just thought that was so funny. Attorney at law, come on. She didn't start the message with her occupation, so she ended it with her occupation. I thought that was funny. Scare tactic, definitely an attempted intimidation tactic. So my uncle did ask, he was like, how would you like us to resolve this? Like, do you want us to refund the sushi or your whole, like, bill? And she was like, I would really appreciate if you refunded the whole bill. You know, I don't know what happened after that, but my uncle was so mad. He was like, this bitch wasted my time. This bitch wasted my time all day with this shit. a fucking attorney and doctor and they're chasing me down for $30. Like, what the hell? He's so funny. My uncle's so funny. He has no filter. Obviously, he's not gonna say that to, like, the customers. I'm sure that's probably why he doesn't deal with the customers, because he probably would say that. So that's why he, like, is behind the scenes, you know. And plus, he's an owner. He has people working for him. He doesn't really need to be there doing stuff. She's definitely a lying grifter. Hey guys, let me show you how to get a free meal. Gift off Major. My dad works at Nintendo Vibes. She will actually have an aneurysm if she doesn't tell someone she's a lawyer every 3 seconds. I'm surprised she didn't send you a photocopy of her degree. Hey guys. Oh, I just read that. I just read that. Your uncle can hire me. I can tell her off for free. Nah, I feel him. Customers suck. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Yeah. But anyway, what else happened? So, the next day, I don't think I was working. It was either I worked the morning, but not the night. I think that's what happened. But basically, some guy came in. I think he was like, he's young. He was like maybe 20, 21 or something. And he tried to dine and dash. But for some reason, he was trying to flex that he had multiple cars and he lived in a $3 million home. But he was trying to dine and dash. And they called the cops on him, obviously, because, you know, you can't be doing that. I just thought it was so funny. He was like saying, oh, I have all these cars. I'm young. I live in a $3 million home. But you're over here trying to dine and dash. Are you kidding me? Really? Ah, an infant. Oh, a guy. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Stoner? No, like, he just looked like a scrawny little dude. Like, I don't... I mean, let me look at the picture in the group chat. If I can even find it. I don't even want... Oh, I found it. Yeah, it's just like a scrawny, like, fuckboy looking guy. That's what he looked like to me. Did he scream, I'm a lawyer and a doctor when he got caught? I don't think he did that, no. Probably over like $20, so people really try anything these days. That one meal's cost is what will keep him from purchasing his 20th car. People brag about being rich, they are 100% broke. Yeah, I agree with that, 100%. Because, like, actual rich people don't have to tell you that they're rich, you know? They do not have to tell you. And they also don't even care. Very unique people. Okay, and I'm Celestial 3 on Rivals. Who's more accomplished? Weenie. Social media is rotting Gen Z's brains. So he's... Oh, I just read that. Flexing culture is so dumb, yeah. Like Machine Gun Kelly scrawny or Michael Reeves scrawny? That is a very good... That's a very good, like, way to compare. I don't actually remember what Michael Reeves looks like. Besides, his face. I'd say a mix. I feel like it's in between. Probably in between. Probably in between. But yeah. Only want to be rich brag. Rich people have enough money to not to flaunt. Yeah. Rich people don't want to flex that stuff to the world. Rich people hate telling people they have money because the people who want to use them for their money come out of the woodworks. Really rich people know not to paint "Please rob me" in big letters on themselves by bragging everywhere. Yeah. Did you? Well, I wasn't there. I wasn't working. I just found this out from the coworkers. I just found it out from the coworkers. What else? Well, I don't really know what else happened that was crazy. I mean, those were not really crazy, but they're definitely eventful things. You missed out. That would have been fun to see for sure. But if she was there, she'd have tackled him, right? No, I would not have done that. I would not have done that. I don't know what I would have done, but definitely not tackle him. I bet you if you were working, he'd have tried to make a big show by flirting with you and saying he'd give you a big tip since you're about his age. I don't know about that. I don't know. He'd probably think that I'm much younger or something. Because whenever I tell my coworkers how old I am, they're like, oh, you look really young. And in my head, I'm like, isn't my age already young? You know, like, isn't that already young? And what do you, by you look really young, like, what do you mean? Like, do I look like I'm a teenager? Do I look like I'm just like a younger adult? Like, I don't know, like 20? You know, like, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? I don't, okay, definitely not preschooler young. That's a bit too young. Can you tackle me? No. Should have kitty chopped his ass. That's how those fuckboys types go. Boss doesn't mess with broke motherfuckers. I don't look 12. I definitely don't look 12. I think I just look like, excuse me, maybe like, I think the youngest I would probably look is like 17. Probably the youngest I would look. I don't think I look any younger than that. Elementary COD player. You're not 14? Okay. Why would I be working there if I was 14? Okay, what else happened? I have a coworker that I feel like kind of likes me. I don't know, because they're just very friendly in general. And obviously, just because someone's friendly doesn't mean they like you. But I will say that they are very unusually in my space a bit too much. And they like to share a lot with me. Like, I feel like a therapist at the same time. And then like they'll share like this, like I don't want to talk too much about it, but basically they're having like, they're struggling with a decision they're trying to make. And then they're like, you know, I don't really know why I'm telling you this, but like, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know either. I don't know why you're telling me this either. I love listening to people. Like, I like gossip, I like tea, I like knowing things. But I feel like either they just feel very comfortable around me or whatever. But another thing that I find odd, actually, that's why I think like maybe they like me, is because I know they have a wife. I know they have a wife because when I first started working there, I heard him talking to my the main manager because he asked him about his wife and kids. So he has a wife and 2 kids in Indonesia. And he came, you know, he left the country to work, to send them money and stuff. But ever since then, I've never heard a single thing about his wife. Never. He never mentions his wife. And he will like ask me for my opinion on like dating things. So he will be like, I don't know if he's just asking because he wants a girl's opinion or something for his relationship, but he will never ever mention his wife. Ah! Motherfucker, who farted? That scared me. Good morning, nice to meet you. The English is so... Okay. Welcome, Kamaboko. Anyway, oh, hello, mysterious stranger. Have you seen Nia? I am Nia! I didn't fart! Okay. Someone likes you, they are too self-aware to be in your personal space. Okay. But yeah, but he will always like ask me for my opinion and be like, oh, if someone took you on a date, like, would you want them to pay, or would you pay, or something like that? Or where's a good, like, where would you go on a date? You know, stuff like that. Like, he'll ask me things like that. And I'm just like, okay, but who are you taking on a date? Because your wife doesn't live here. You know, is there someone else that you're gonna take on a date? And then what else? He asked me about some gifts, okay? So he was showing me like these expensive designer brand gifts, or things that he wanted to buy for someone else, okay? Which I assume it's his wife, but he never tells me that. He'll just be like, "Oh, it's just a gift," which I guess he doesn't have to tell me anything. But I feel like it's weird not to just say, "Oh, I'm trying to buy things for my wife," you know, like gifts for my wife, because why? Like, I don't think, you know, someone would spend hundreds of dollars for like in one sitting for just someone. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I mean, it depends on the situation, obviously. So I'm just in my head, I'm like, why don't you just say it's for your wife? So he not thinking you'll snitch, because there's no one else it would be for besides his wife. And I don't know, I just think it's a little bit odd. Or like he'll be like, "Oh, we should play Marvel Rivals together," because I mentioned that I played it, and he never played it before, and he would always ask me about like what games I play and stuff. And you know, he'd be like, "Tonight we should play COD, tonight this, that," and I'm like, I go to sleep early. I don't like staying up late. Like, I literally sleep at like 10, you know. I don't really play games anymore. I don't have time. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so maybe I'm overreacting, but like, I don't think he like kind of likes me or anything like that. I don't know. Like, maybe he's just lonely because like he's kind of new to the area, but it just makes me feel a little bit off, you know. I just feel a little bit off about it. Just say you have a boyfriend. Yeah. Oh. When it comes to spending copious amounts of money like that, there's only 3 reasons for men to do that: for his mistress, for his coping, or for forgiveness. I knew I'm not bald. Might be the second wife. Sometimes I also ask weird stupid questions if I don't know what to say, but that is a different level. Just say you have. Oh, I just read that. 2 wives, 1 in the homeland and 1 in stateside. I don't know. Can you do that? Because it's like he doesn't live with his wife. That's why. Like, she's in a whole like on the other side of the world, and I'm assuming obviously time zone differences. I'm pretty sure I've heard him talk to his wife on the phone during his lunch break before. I feel like I have. I don't know. But I don't know. I just think it's a little odd. Maybe he's just lonely. Barbara messed up, didn't he? Maybe he's just lonely and he's looking for friends. But there's so many like Indonesian people that work at the restaurant that I feel like he can be friends with them. You know? Like, I don't mind being friendly with my coworkers and friends at work, but I don't want to be friends with them outside of work. Sorry, not sorry. Unless they're a girl, maybe. But I just don't think I have the time or care to, you know, extend that relationship outside of work, to hang out and to do stuff together. Because I already have established friendships and things I want to do in my free time. I already spent time with you at work. I don't want to spend more time with you after work. Sorry. He might have been forced to marry his wife from social pressure. We don't know if he ever left her. I mean, I don't know. He has 2 kids with her. So. But that just reminds me of a 90 Day Fiancé with what's her name? Oh, I forgot. Sumit and Jenny, I think. You guys remember I talked about this before, I think? Or maybe I didn't. No shoujo workplace romance for Nia. Yeah, I'm not interested in workplace romance. I'm just there temporarily anyway. And I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird if I do something like that. And they're all older than me. By a good amount, I would say. Like 30s, you know? They're all like older. I think maybe like some of the girls are around my age. Like the other host, she looks pretty young. I feel like she's either younger than me or like a little bit older than me. I can never tell. I can never tell because, you know, I feel like nowadays girls just look like they could be any age. I don't know. And obviously people seem to think I look very ambiguous as well. So I thought it was funny because so we both have to wear like kimonos for the job, and the busser, he came up and he said, oh, like he called her the mother and me the daughter, and I just thought that was funny. But I think it's just because I'm smaller and she's like taller. She's gorgeous though. She's very gorgeous. She's like Colombian or something. What if he's a tech CEO? Who? At work? Why would he be working there if he was a tech CEO? Maybe he sees his daughter in you. That girl's probably like 2 years old. There's no way he sees his daughter in me. That girl's not old enough. Makeup is a powerful thing. You look unknown? No, that's not what I meant. This old lady at this restaurant I like to go to turned out to be 17. Goddamn. What? No, not ambiguous gender. Age. Someone taller than Nia? Big okay, shush your mouth. Rich CEO. Oh, okay. He's the CEO of a minimum wage restaurant employees. I don't even look 10. I feel like, okay, sure, you can say I look young because of like my stature. But I don't think in the face. I feel like I look like an adult in my face. I don't know. I don't think... Like, cause you know, there's a lot of short, like, older women. But you can tell that they are adults. Even if they're short. So I just feel like, you know, it shouldn't be, like, hard to tell my age. Because I feel like I do look like an adult, like, in my face. Saying for two... No! Okay, that's too young. The mustache gives it away. You know one of those K-drama where rich CEO trying to do something more humble? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. You look like a high schooler, not gonna lie. As long as it's like a senior, I will be fine with that. Because at least like they're about to graduate and become adults. You know, that's... That mustache is definitely 25 plus. Just grow taller and yeah, it'll fix all your issues. I can't grow taller though, that's the problem. If I'm being serious, you look young 20s. Which I think young 20s is fine. I think that is fine because I am in my young 20s, okay? I am in my young 20s, but any lower than that I think is just a bit too, like, exaggerating it. Balding a mustache, yeah, definitely middle-aged. I'm not middle-aged. I'm not middle-aged. Do. You know, I thought I was gonna be doing stuff today, but I ended up just talking the whole time. Which, I love to talk, so... Yeah, my work crush came and distracted me. Oh, please to summarize the last 30 minutes. Now! Go get your work crush. Maybe it's your haircut for men. We turn back the clock when we get a haircut. I have, like... I would say I have medium length hair. Right now, like, my hair grew a bit. It's layered. I have bangs. Maybe it's the bangs. I feel like I look younger with bangs and older without bangs, for sure. So maybe it's the bangs. Because I cut them again. I didn't... I let them grow out a little. But when I started working at the restaurant, I was like, oh, I should just cut it. So, I did cut them. Hi, Nia. Hi, chat. Hi. Bot gang, here I come. Excuse me. Nia, you are the work crush. That's why it's tricky to ID people in liquor stores. Yeah, I remember they asked me if I buy liquor and if, like, I get questionable looks or ID'd. But just scan my fucking ID and you'll find out, you know? Like, don't ask me! Just fucking scan it! You have the device! I hate to tell you this, but you don't have hair? I do. I have a mustache. About to be 17 again after I get my hair cut. Those prices way too high. You need to cut it. It's just looking 20 or 40 a classic. Yeah, it's either really young or really old. Or it's like they look really young for a long time and then all of a sudden they hit like a certain age and then they become really old looking. Also, I guess because you know, I thought that they were going to fly with my grandma to like the motherland, but they ended up mailing her. Which I think is such a funny thing to say. They mailed my grandma. Like that's such a funny like thing to say. But I remember my mom was like, "Oh, grandma's in Switzerland right now." And I was like, "What?" She's in Switzerland right now. I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. Like she's kind of traveling the world in a way. And now she's arrived back home. I thought that was funny or interesting. She's traveling the world. Let's go. Yeah. That can really get... Yeah, apparently. Apparently you can mail, like, an urn. Which, I mean, I don't see why they couldn't, honestly. As long as it has the proper, like, paperwork and the proper packaging and seal and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought they were just gonna take her on the plane with them, but they mailed her. She got priority seating, too. Yeah. You can mail people? Yeah. Apparently. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. An interesting thought. An interesting thing to hear and say. They're mailing my grandma. What is this? What else is there? I don't think there's anything else. Mailing your grandma's a wild sentence. When I go, I want my ashes spread across Venice Beach. Why Venice Beach? I feel like I want to be turned into a tree. Like, I want to be planted and help a tree grow. I think that would be cool. And then they can put my tombstone in front of the tree, or they carve into the tree, like, my name or something like that, you know? Something like that. Or a sign. Or I don't know what they could put. Legal human trafficking. A tree, then all the dogs. No! It will be a special tree. Like, okay, look. I want to pass from old age, okay? I would like to pass from old age. So I assume by that time I will have children and grandchildren. And, you know, maybe a family home that has been passed down. Maybe this house that I live in now. And, like, they will grow a tree on the yard. So, no, not every dog can just piss on someone's tree on their yard. It will be a special tree. Plants Nia in front of the smallest bonsai tree. Grandma wants her ashes dropped out of a plane. Really? Like, I feel like that's like a war crime. I'm just kidding. That's interesting though. I believe my grandpa, I never met him because he passed before I was born. He wanted his ashes spread into the ocean. I remember that. But they didn't honor his wishes though, which is kind of messed up, but you know, I just think they didn't want to let go of him. Mix my ashes with gunpowder. Anime ass burial. Now screw that. I'll be like, oh my god, I'll be like Eren from fucking Attack on Titan. When I moved to another state, I couldn't bring my turtle on the plane, so I had my friend mail her to... What? And the turtle survived? Like, the turtle was fine? Kids think you'll probably shrink in size when you're 80. Yeah, my grandma definitely. Like, she got smaller. If you want to see your grandchildren, you gotta have kids first, you know. I know, that's what I'm saying. By that time, I definitely would probably have kids. Hopefully. I hope. I really don't think I will die alone. I feel like my what's it called? My want to be like a wife is strong enough to where I will eventually marry someone. I don't know when, but I don't think I'll die alone. At least if I might have my cats at least or something. I just don't think I'll be alone at least. A haunted tree. The little... What? Then your kid's gonna have a dog by the yard. He's gonna piss on it. No! I want to put my ashes over a forest fire. Does that kill the forest fire? You could be turned into a diamond too, Neo. A diamond? Interesting. I want to remain spread across Disneyland. I don't want to be cremated. What? You want like a hand over here, a finger there, a toe there? This cat about to cause a rumbling. So I just think it's weird that I can't bring my turtle, but I can bring someone's ashes. Yeah. Wacka wacka, who are you? Shipping small animals is pretty common. That's scary. I feel like they're gonna pass. Nia dies single in 60 years. Of course you won't have... Of course you won't. You have us, true. I'm just... Like, I'll literally be in my deathbed still streaming. Alright, guys. I think this is my last breath. You ready? Chat, you ready? W's in the chat for the last breath? Or F in the chat, rather. F's in the chat as I take my last breath? Actually, you guys would probably be dead before me. Because you guys are... Most of you guys are older than me. Well, you never know, Nia. By the next 50 years is 2075. We probably have cyberpunk shit storing you in some server or something. Good luck, Nia. You'll get there. You don't need marriage, you have us. You're too cute to go unnoticed. My marriage form is still sitting... Okay, Tony. Whatever the case is, fully seek your dreams and happiness. One day she's just gonna be married. To who? Who knows? She's just married now. Yeah, I mean, I think I told you guys that that is, you know, a dream of mine. I do want to have my own family and be a wonderful wife. Monkey's paw. Probably not good luck. Better get started on those trad wife cooking streams. I was thinking, guys, I did take like a week off in June because I thought I was gonna go on a trip, but it's not happening. So I already have that time off, so I was like, oh, maybe I should do my 24-hour stream within that like time, and also, you know, knock some things out of the way. But it would be on a weekday. Would you guys still watch on a weekday? Like a or no, I might work Sunday actually. Sorry, I might work Sunday actually. Like a Tuesday. Tuesday? It's weekday today. Okay, shush. But I mean like a 24-hour stream, you know? Whatever, man. Whatever. Excuse me. Cool to use my ashes for an hourglass? Oh, that's cool actually. That's a cool idea. Check, we get 50 gifted if I breathe one more time. Mark Donald calling you cringe. I mean, today was day we're watching, yeah. Probably going to be there for Portia, but yeah. Dropping intermittently throughout the day. Are you kitty cat? I am. Yeah, I'll have to plan things to do that day. I don't know what I would do, but you know, we're gonna find out. I definitely want to do the bug eating stream and probably cooking as well. The cooking stream. Just get everything out of the way in 24 hours. Or maybe I might make it its own thing. I feel like, well, I think the cooking stream I can make its own thing. I feel like it deserves its own stream, not in a 24-hour one, but probably eating the bugs probably will be in the 24-hour stream. Maybe the sleep stream as well. So I don't actually sleep. Well, I guess I am sleeping. I don't know. But yeah, I think that'd be a good idea to have them all in there. W is in the chat. I'm getting stored in the Twitter server. Oh my god. I don't want to eat bugs, but that's the thing I have to do. People coming in are gonna think she's a sphinx. I'm not a sphinx. But when I do die, I think it'd be cool to use my ashes for an eyeglass. Yeah. I think that's cool. Let's see. What is happening? What about... tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming with Lana. We're going to play... Oh, actually, I might have to reschedule it to a later time. I'm just thinking about it now. Or maybe not. Or what time am I streaming tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see, because I have to go to a doctor's appointment with my mom. That's gonna be around like 2 o'clock. Probably be done by 3, but my mom takes 5 million years to go home after going out. So I wonder if she's gonna have us do something else. I don't know. I still want to do the stream. It might just be like an hour later, if anything. But we will see. Don't give us apart from Lana. It'll probably be like an hour later if I have to like push it back a bit. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and then Friday I'm gonna go out with my cousin. Hopefully take some pictures, but it's gonna be raining, so I'm not sure if like we'll get any good pictures. It's gonna be gloomy and rainy, probably. Yeah, thunderstormy even. So I don't know if we'll really take a lot of pictures or like what we're gonna do, but we're gonna go downtown too, which, oh my god, awful. And I'm the one driving. Awful again. But yeah, she's not back in time for stream. Lana has to entertain everyone until she's home. Nia not beating the child. What do you mean? What child allegations? My mom does that too. 9 a.m. doctor appointment. We get home at 4 p.m. We'll look at that one. Yeah. We'll see. Also, trying to think. If you guys didn't know, I'm so excited, so I want to share with you guys again. My model is done. My 2.0 model is officially finished. I'm super excited. She's so cute, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. But it's gonna probably be like in July, late July or August, something like that. Because you motherfucker! What the hell?
Coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
That scared me. Thank you for the big tip, Tony, but holy shit. Why did you have to do that? Wait a minute. I think I just never removed the sound alert for that. I think that's my own fault, actually. I think that was my own fault because I didn't remove the sound for that amount, maybe. Because, what the hell? Hold on, let me look. Let me look. Oh, it's so hot. Well, I'm wearing a onesie, so that's probably why. Ah! What the hell? Variations. Yeah, oh my god, I still have the Charlie one on. I just turned it off. But thank you so much for the tip. Parking ticket fund. I don't have a parking ticket though. I'm a little confused about that. But anyway. Now why would you turn it off? I don't want to get jump scared again. I don't remember what I was talking about. But yeah, the model. That's right. The model is done. I just have a few things I need to commission still. And yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I'm just waiting for my first paycheck, and then I can finally do everything that I need to do. Thank you for the tip, Chunky. Meow. Thank you. I'm willing to renegotiate. It's for the upcoming weekend since you're driving. Oh, thank you. I don't think a parking ticket costs that much. Probably $25, $30 at most. But I appreciate it. I will use that to buy me a sweet treat or something when I go out. Or I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Model is done. I don't think there's really anything else to update you guys about in that regard. But yeah. You just have to make sure your ticket reaches that amount by breaking more laws. No! I'm not gonna break the laws. 50 bucks would probably be the worst case. I don't think I've ever paid 50 bucks for parking. Thank God. That's right. So I think I told you guys my mom and I want to have our own little boba shop, and we went in to talk to the owners of the one that we that's selling, and we tried to make negotiate a better offer for us, because I mean 100,000 is like a lot. 100K is a lot. So we tried to be like, oh, 50K, which is a lot less, but it's still a lot. I don't know if, like, you know, he's gonna take our offer or what's gonna happen, because then, you know, that wasn't the initial asking price. But my aunt, she went with us because she's the one that owns like businesses. She was like, I think he's gonna take it because there's no one else that will, which is sad to say, but it's either, you know, he takes it or he gets nothing, and he just closes down, because there's not a lot of people that would put down 100K, let alone 50K, or 50K, let alone 100K, for like a business. And especially because, you know, it's not like he's going around advertising it to the world that, you know, he's selling the business for X amount of money or something like that. Businesses are rough nowadays. Yeah, and I feel a little bad, but you know, that's just how things are. And he already has a job. Like, he has a full 9 to 5 full-time 9 to 5 job already, on top of, like, you know, this restaurant. And I'm gonna just go around telling his business. I mean, you guys aren't gonna know who it is anyway. He's a very nice older Chinese man, and he was married to his wife. They're getting divorced now, unfortunately. I honestly think it's because of her, because he seemed like such a great what's it called, father and worker. And it seemed like he was doing everything himself, and it didn't seem like his wife really wanted to do anything. So he was like, yeah, I learned how to cook when I came here to America, because at the time they didn't have any of the food that I liked here, you know, that I like back home. So I learned how to cook those foods so I could eat it. And then my wife wanted to start this business, so we started this business. But she ended up not liking it, not really wanting it anymore after a while, and she tried to give it over to me. And so now I'm the one that's doing all the cooking, all the like managing, yada yada yada, you know, and taking care of the kids. And he has like 3 kids. He has 3 sons, and they're all still pretty young, so they can't run the store themselves either. You know, the oldest kid looked like he was in middle school, like 6th grade or something like that. And you know, he was just like, I just do not have time for this shop anymore, because I have a normal job that pays me really well. Like, I get paid more, you know, doing that job. And you know, on top of that, I have my sons, and so the store wasn't even open on the weekdays. It was only open on the weekends, so they were losing a lot of money and all that. So, you know, they just can't take care of it anymore, so they wanted to sell it. Otherwise, they're just gonna have to close down. So, yeah, what does she do? Yeah, I don't fucking know. And he even said that when he sells it, he's gonna give the money to his ex-wife, like, you know, for divorcing, because, like, I don't know, like alimony or fucking something. I don't know. I've never done that before, so I have no idea. But he was like, I don't need that money. I'm just gonna give it to my ex-wife, because, you know, I have a good paying job already, which I thought was very nice too. Like, holy shit, he's a very generous man. And you know, he was like super nice when talking to us. He was like, I will teach you everything that I know to help you. I just will not give up 2 things. I will not give up my egg tart recipe or my cheesecake recipe. I want to pass that down to my family. And eventually, you know, after a while, I do want to start like maybe doing like bulk orders of my tarts, my egg tarts. So I don't want to give that away. And I was like, I understand that, but those 2 items are actually the best items that they sell, which sucks. But you know, we don't want to do that anyway. We have like other plans that we want to do with this shop if we were to get it. So You know, that was fine. Can't run a profitable business like that. She's seeing your coworker. Plot twist. I don't know, maybe this is just one side story. It could be. I mean, should have given it to Nia. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what happens, but you know, every time we go to that store, or every time my aunt went, like, she would always see him only. And she would wait to for the store to open because he had to close it to go pick up his kids or to take them to school, you know? I don't know what kind of work she does, but so he, you know, would have to close down the shop so he could take care of his kids, and then he would come back, open the shop, or close it down because he has to go back in office and all that. But no cheesecake is a big L. And you're gonna make us food. I want to make like cute pastries and stuff like that. And you know, I think it'd be cool if we could do it because well, first of all, I've always wanted something like that as well, to be like my own boss as well. And I just think it'd be really cool, and also for my family. I mean, my dad is basically, you know, retired, but he's still, you know, always has been working this like laborious job, and even though he'll still be working like at the shop, it's different, a lot different, a lot safer, a lot less laborious, and he doesn't really have to do much. And same thing with my mom. You know, my mom will still be working, but she probably doesn't have to work as much. She probably can, and if things go well, like, she probably doesn't even have to work at that job anymore. And you know, I didn't finish college, like a university. I didn't finish a university, I will say. And my parents obviously really wanted me to. They were pushing me so much to like do that and stuff. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of times maybe I was very disappointing to them. So I feel like something like this can also like show them like, hey, like, this is something like I can achieve, and something that, you know, we can do together. So I just thought it would be really nice in that way, you know? It takes a lot of work and networking, but it's nice having your own thing. Yeah, for sure. And you know, I have a lot of like, I can get a lot of help as well from my other family members that do own businesses. And also because I am like younger, and which the owner also said this, that he's terrible at marketing. Because you know, he's an older gentleman. He's not very in tune with social media and things that, you know, the younger demographic are into. And you know, he just doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. And so I feel like because I am younger and more like conscious of what's going on, that I can do a lot better in that regard, like marketing and all that, you know? Just TikTok, man, TikTok. So, and also just knowing what people like nowadays to draw their attention. The hip youngster, he'll bring honors to us all. And yeah, I got a TikTok dance with Boba in her cosplay. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I am not a dancer. I'll probably have someone like my mom dance. That'd be so funny. But people love that. They love seeing like parents do silly things for their kids or with their kids, because it's really cute and wholesome. So I would probably do that. Like have my mom or dad do something silly. Give me a marketing manager. Yeah. That'd be cute. Become the girl, Tony. The girl. You can be a boss. Yeah. So I just think that'd be really cool. Grandma doing silly things for grandkids are amazing too. Like way back of the Vine days. Yeah. I think that's really cool. And plus we're it's in a really good area. So, you know, and they have like a bunch of the equipment already. Obviously we're gonna have to like renovate it and stuff to fit our needs. But yeah, femboys are pretty popular. No, I'm not a femboy. No. What else? I don't know. I don't know. All the luck to you and your family. I hope it pans out for you. Thank you so much. You're having a birthday party? Well, happy birthday. He's a regular boy. Come on. I'm not a boy either. Thank you very much. But anyway, there's a lot of things happening right now, and I'm trying my best to, like, I guess, do everything or balance it in the way I can. Oh, sorry, let me reply to Kay real quick. Yay. She mailed me something that I will show you guys whenever it arrives. But, yeah. Neow woke up looking like this. It's gonna be just like those Fortnite or Roblox Tycoon games, but boba. I don't sing happy birthday. I'm pretty sure you asked me this last time too. And that's why I don't sing happy birthday. I hope everything works out for you. Thank you. Take things one step at a time. You got this. Yeah. Yeah. And thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. I know I'm very slow at things, but you guys are still very supportive of me. So I appreciate it kindly. Or what? How do you say it with a country accent? Thank you kindly. Something like that. Thank you kindly. Something. But yeah. What else? What else? I don't know what else. There's gonna be some fun stuff happening next month because it is Requiem anniversary and off Kai as well. So you guys are gonna see some things from us, especially if you go to off Kai. I don't know if any of you guys are going. So that's something. I don't know what else. Yeah, dude, you win these. Yay! Bold. Long way to go, girl. You got this. You got it, boss. Thank you. Of course, we want to buy boba too. I hope you sign my gun plenty. I'll see you at off Kai. I'm not gonna be there personally. I'll digitally sign it if you guys happen to go to the panel. But more details about that at a later date. But yeah, you know, I don't know like how all the boba stuff will be going, because it's not just me boba, it's like desserts as well. Maybe eventually, I don't know, you guys will find out, but I think until we have, you know, established something or whatever, maybe not. But I think it'd be cool to do, like I told you guys, like stream me working, but it won't be me. It'll be like an entirely different channel that you guys are not gonna know of. And if you find it, you find it, you know. But I just thought that'd be fun to do, like on TikTok or something. Watch me make some bubble tea. If you believe hard enough, she'll be there in person. I think that's how it works. No true signed cards, Sag. Digital cat paw signature. One day I'll go. One day I'll go to like off Kai. One day. But yeah. Maybe after I save up some more Mondays to fly out to get boba from the shop. One of us will find the boba shop with Vtuber merch and sound the alarms. Yeah, I did say I wanted to sell like Prima merch. Just some cute little trinkets or something, like pins and t-shirts. I don't know. Or maybe I'll like sell merch of like the boba logo or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what we're doing yet. You should play the Boba Shop horror game. Boba Shop horror game? What, is that like a Chilla Arts game or something? Is it like a Chilla Arts game? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ah, okay, yeah, it definitely seems like something Chilla Arts would do. But yeah, I think I'm going to end stream here, actually. I'm getting a bit tired of talking, my throat. So, I think it'll be a good time to say bye, but tomorrow I will be streaming. I don't know what time exactly yet, but it's either on time or an hour later. Just so you guys know. Let me see who we gonna raid today though. Thank you guys again for coming to today's stream. I know I've been talking a lot and not doing much of anything, but you know, I just like to talk. And every time I come back, there's always something happening that I want to talk about. So it's not really, because, you know, I don't know. I'm a yapper. I'm a yapper. Thank you guys to Reina. Not Reina's son. Reina. Cat girl Reina. Romanova. Something like that. Thank you, Demon Warrior, for the continued membership.
Demon Warrior 999
Demon
celebrates 36 months of membership. We have fun chatting with you, __Nia.
Thank
Cheers.
you. 1 second. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have fun at Make It. Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Have raid.
Chunky Kun celebrates 15 months of membership.
There you go.
Good luck on the trip, Nia.
Thank you. Wait, what trip? Like driving downtown? But thank you, Chunky, for the continued membership. I hope you guys have fun at Reina's and Mako stream. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. Okie dokies. Bye bye.